Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's Wednesday, March 1st, 2017. As is the case with every Wednesday, I will be on Truth Frequency Radio from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. to midnight out east. If you're in a different time zone, please do the math. If you never listened to the show before, you can listen to last week's show for free, episode 25. All archived episodes are free to listen to for 10 days after the show. Each week, what we do is we take your calls. The number to call in is 866-37-TRUTH. It's a caller-friendly program. If you call in, your call will be answered. Always love to hear what's on the truth speakers' minds. If you're a first-time caller, I will give you more time to speak. I always enjoy listening to people call in for the first time. In addition to your calls, we'll break down the weekly headlines, the propaganda in the media. One of the big themes this week is the government taking a stand against anti-Semitism, especially online. If you look at the government's definition of anti-Semitism, I'm technically an anti-Semite. Even though the people I'm speaking out against aren't at all Semitic, they are the false Jews, they are still protected. The government this week saying they're going to step up, shutting down anti-Semitic voices in the nation, especially online. As I've been saying, my days, people like me, our days are numbered. In France, for example, you couldn't do what I'm doing. I'd be in a prison cell in France for uploading the videos and content that I am. And I've been saying, someday it's going to be that way in the United States of America. That day is approaching. We have Donald Trump in the White House who said he's for censorship, he's for stop and frisk, he's for a police state, he wants to cut all government spending but boost more for military and police. This is the man to carry out the agenda. The latest puppet in the ongoing world that we see, based on lies, tyranny, corruption, the building of a police state, the reduction of what we can hardly even call an education system. It's more of a socialization system. It's getting worse. It's getting less funded. Meanwhile, the police state's growing. So we'll talk about all these things tonight. Another thing I really want to talk about, because I know it's on a lot of people's mind, a lot of people write me and say things such as, Zach, I'm following your work. I've been truth-seeking. I'm trying to educate people around me. And what's happening is my friends and family are hating on me. They're dismissing me. I find myself isolated and frustrated. I don't know if I can take it mentally, what's going on for trying to speak truth. For all the people who feel that way, again, I've been there. That's been the story of my life since I was 18 years old. But I've just kept on, Somebody has to wage the fight no matter how hard it is. But tonight we can have that conversation. Is it worth being a truth seeker, a truth speaker? I'll just say very shortly that yes, absolutely it's worth it. But if it's too much, it's completely acceptable to drop out of the fight. It can really hurt. It can cause a lot of life consequences. Anyone who's been following me who has seen what's happened in my life just for doing this work. I've had my home burglarized. I was set up by my local police department and arrested. This past Christmas Eve, I was threatened for Christmas Eve, then a car crashed into my house. A video was uploaded about me and a dead squirrel. A dead squirrel showed up on my property. Ongoing threats in the mail. Been told 100 times over that my last birthday is my 33rd. I'm currently 33 years old. I don't want my words to discourage anyone. I'm not intimidated by the threats I'm up against or what's happened to me. It has been a very hard ride. It's been a very frustrating ride. But I know that people have to speak out and stand up as I'm doing. That's why, despite it all, I continue on. I built the All for Truth campaign, which I hope more people will become a part of because we have to organize and work together if we're going to accomplish anything in this world. But I get it. For all of you who just, it's not worth it, it's too much, call in tonight, let your voices be heard, we'll talk about it, it's an important subject. For those of you who continue to follow me for as long as I'm around, you might just watch me wither away in a futile fight. It's happened to other people in the past. That could be the fate of all of us who choose to speak and seek truth. And if that is the fate, so be it. But we can only know if we continue to fight. The day we quit, that's the day it's over. That's why I don't quit. But anyway, we'll talk about all that and more tonight. Tonight's program, the Gematria Effect, episode 26, down in the description. Link to the show, link to the archived episode. I'll put the number down there, 866-37-TRUTH to call in. I look forward to hearing from your voices, Truth Seeker. Until next time.